When we started opening things up in this downtown Toronto condo, it became clear the previous owner had done a lot of the work themselves. Electrical, finishes, layout decisions. Almost everything we uncovered had been done without proper execution. This is what we found and what we did about it. Our client, Kent, had just purchased this 2-bedroom condo and wanted to transform it before moving in. He had a clear vision, clean, modern, and functional. But the condo he purchased had dark laminate flooring throughout, an oversized crown molding completely out of place in a modern space, a decorative electric fireplace awkwardly placed on the main living room wall, and visible evidence of DIY work in almost every room. The first thing we did was listen. We worked with Ken through the full design phase before anything was touched, 2D drawings, 3D models, and mood boards. So by the time construction started, every decision was already made. No surprises mid-build, no changes after the fact. Now the fireplace. This was the biggest problem in the living room. The client had a decorative electric fireplace sitting in the middle of the main wall. It wasn't functional in any meaningful way, but it was dominating the best wall in the room. Ken couldn't set up his living room properly around it, so we removed it completely. We built a new wall in that space, run all the wiring throughout with a licensed electrician, and designed a full custom media wall. Recessed TV cavity with a concealed mount, built-in speakers with all cabling hidden, floating custom console cabinetry, LED strip lighting on the floating shelves, solid cherry wood slats as the feature material. Every wire is behind the wall. Nothing is visible. We also removed the oversized crown molding throughout the space. It was clashing with the clean lines the client wanted, and we repaired and painted smooth ceilings throughout. For the color palette, Ken was looking for contrast, a light, airy living space, and a darker, more intimate bedroom. In the living room, we used Sherwin-Williams Naval, a deep navy paired with Benjamin Moore Ballet White on the walls and Benjamin Moore White Dove in all trims and doors. In the bedroom, the previous owner had built a DIY headboard feature with sconces positioned too high and electrical that wasn't done correctly. We removed all of it. We designed a new feature wall, solid walnut slats, a warmer, darker wood that fits the intimate mood of the bedroom. In the media wall, we used cherry, different wood, different space, different feeling, but both natural materials that give the project consistency without being repetitive. Floating built-in nightstands on both sides, properly positioned sconces, all electrical relocated and corrected by our licensed electrician. We painted the bedroom in Sherwin-Williams Urban Bronze, a warm, dark tone that creates exactly the cozy contrast Ken was looking for from the living space. We also helped Ken choose and install the Roman shades and curtains, and we removed a built-in closet that had been placed inside the bedroom itself. It was blocking the window and taking floor space that didn't need to be lost. The walk-in closet had a basic system that was already falling apart. We removed it and built a full custom closet, integrated LED lighting, large drawers, hanging space, and a wall color match to the cabinetry so the whole room feels intentional. Now for the second bedroom, which Ken uses as his home office, we painted as part of this phase. The built-in desk design is complete and will be installed soon as part of the next phase. And one thing I wanted to mention about the flooring, because this is a decision that affects your whole project. We installed the floor at the very end, not at the beginning. Some contractors install the floor first and cover it during construction. We prefer to do it all the work first and install the floor last, so there is no risk of damage from tools, trades, or material movement during the renovation. It takes more coordination, but the floors arrives to the client in perfect condition. The existing laminate was dark and dated. It made the whole space feel heavy, so we replaced it with a light oak engineered hardwood floor, the same flooring throughout the living area, both bedrooms and the hallway. That single change transformed transformed how the space felt: brighter, warmer, and more cohesive. The full installation took 5 weeks, and what I'm most proud of with this project is not just how it looks, but how closely the final result matched what we showed Ken before we started. Ken shared his own before and after photos in his Google review, including the 3D render we made during the design phase next to the finished room. His words, "The final results look like they came straight out of the render." That's what happens when you do the design work properly before construction starts. We're Sandra and Joanna from Habitual Homes. We graduated as architects in Venezuela and have 10 years of construction experience across Venezuela, Chile, and now Toronto. The home office and laundry phase of this project is coming next, and that video will be up soon.